những cái dạng. 就是说这种小点。
And
all right, good morning. So I will start doing the attendance as usual. So number 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 is not here today? Okay. You're here? Number 4? Okay, number 4 is here. Still sleeping, huh? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 35. So I thought you're not going to be here. They told me, but you're going to stay in this class, right? Okay, because I crossed your name here. All right. 36, 37, 37, 38, 39, 40. All right, so nobody's missing. All right, so the first part of the lesson today is about the topic one, right? So making friends. So let me ask you this, and I want you to think for a few minutes before you answer, okay? So when was the last time you make a new friend? When was the last time you make a new friend? Anyone? Can you answer? For example, in my class, I'll be like posing a lot of questions, right? So this book is for, they gave us a topic that we're going to be discussing, right? So usually I will do like this. For example, for the next class, I will ask you to do the topic, for example, I didn't do this last class, but today is our first class, right? For example, maybe next class, look at this topic number 2. How to start a conversation. Probably I'll ask you to do a homework task number 1. For example, task number 1 is work in groups, discuss how you may start a conversation in a crowd of strangers. Write down some sentences that you may use it. So this might be your homework for next class. So in groups, you're going to sit together, discuss this in English, and one of you is going to be writing a report. Like I told you, explained last class, right? And then when I start the class, I'll be asking, before I collect the homework, I want one of you from a few groups, right, stand up and please give me a report of your discussion. So you're going to stand up, teacher, we discuss like this, we like to use this kind of a phrase to start a conversation with a stranger, and then you explain a little bit, and then I give an opportunity to another group, and then another group. 3 groups is going to do this before I start the class. Usually it's going to be like this. But today is our first class, and I didn't leave you the homework last class, right? So right now I'm asking you, right? So when was the last time you did make a new friend? For example, you. When was the last time? In class? Okay, and how long was that? 6 months ago? 1 year ago? A week ago? A week ago? Week ago is 7 days ago. Is that, did you make a new friend 7 days ago? Yes? Okay, that's not bad. Okay, what about you? When did you make a new friend? When was the last time? When was the last time did you make a new friend? Huh? You don't know? Okay. Can't someone explain to her in Chinese the question? So when was the last time that she make a new friend? Can someone explain? Ask her in Chinese. Do you understand the question? When was, for example, what about... Okay, how long ago? When was the last time? Last week? Wow. Well, I'm impressed because you probably saw me in the canteen before, right? So I try to make a new friend every day, right? But usually I ask a student, when was the last time you actually make a new friend? Most of the time, the student answer me like this. I make a new friend when I came to the university. Because I didn't know my classmates, I didn't know my roommates, so I make friends with them. But then, you stop. For example, students who has been in the university for 2 years, the last time they make a new friend was 2 years ago when they came to the university. So they didn't know their classmates, they didn't know their roommates. So make friends with them, and then they stop it. So it's very unusual for you guys to make friends last week. So and then I asked the student, why don't you make a new friends every day like me, right? So here in the canteen, you can look at, right? A lot of students from other courses, from other places, the same age as you, also pursuing a university degree. So it's very easy. Just instead of eating all the time with your roommates or classmates, why don't you sometimes, once in a week, sit with another students that you don't know? Maybe go to the other campus, West Campus. Go there, go to their canteen, maybe sit with a stranger and then start asking questions. Oh, I am student here too. So what is your course? Oh, my course is language. What is your? Oh, my course is mathematics. It's so easy to make friends. And this is also a way of increasing your networking to get to know more people, right? So this is why I'm asking. So, okay, and today the topic is this, right? So the first task is like this. Work in pairs, find a classmate with whom you are not familiar. So, how long have you been in the university? How long? 1 year? So you probably know each other very well, right? So if you're a new class starting this year, first year, you don't know each other, probably this would work best. But you probably know each other very well. So find a classmate with whom you are not familiar and introduce yourself to each other. Answer the following questions before starting the conversation. How are you going to start the conversation? And what are you going to say to your classmates? I'm going to give you 2 minutes. You can talk to each other. And then you're going to tell me how you would answer those questions. For example, if you're going to do what I said you should do, right? For example, go to the West Campus, sit with another student that you don't know, right? What are the ways that you can start a conversation with somebody that you don't know? Right? This is the question number 1. How are you going to start the conversation? Think of a few ways that you can start the conversation. Number 2, what are you going to say to your new friend? Okay, I'm going to give you 2 minutes. And then I'll be asking your opinion. You can talk to each other, okay? Okay, go ahead. Okay, so can I have a volunteer to answer? Can I have a volunteer? Anyone? Who answered the first question? How are you going to start the conversation? Can I get someone to answer? I'm going to do this a lot, okay? For example, instead of, can you do it? Can you do, instead of doing this, probably will be asking, can I have a volunteer? If I don't get a volunteer, and then I'm going to be choosing you guys. But I rather get a volunteer than be choosing you. Okay, how are you going to start a conversation? Give me some few ideas. I will tell you what I do every day, okay? So when I sit in front of the student in the canteen, I probably, okay, go ahead.
I usually start a conversation from talking what topic.
No, you're going to choose whatever topic you want. You are making a new friend. So I'm asking you, how would you start a conversation?
I usually start a conversation from talking work topic.
Work. Okay, what would you be asking, I don't know, another student that you're making friends with? For example, I can tell you what do I do, okay? I don't know how are you going to do it. For example, when I do this every day. So when I sit in front of the student in the canteen, my first question usually is, do you speak English? Right? Because I don't speak Chinese, right? It's very normal for me to say, do you speak English? Right? If they say yes, oh, it's wonderful, right? Because now I can get to talk. But usually they don't say yes. They usually say, just no, or maybe a little bit. And then my reply, a little bit is much better than nothing. Right? Because I don't speak Chinese. My Chinese is zero, nothing. So if you speak a little bit of English, maybe we can start talking. My second question is, what is your major? What are you studying in the university? Right? I get a lot of answers. I get answers like, I'm studying fashion design. I'm studying mathematics. I'm studying language. I'm studying a lot of courses from you can sit down. A lot of courses, right? And then after this, I ask, where are you from? Right? Because you're not from here, right? You came to the city to be a student, right? Maybe you're close by, very close by city. Maybe you're from another province, right? So see, I already asked 3 questions. And then I might be asking, well, do you like to improve your language skills? And when they say yes, so I am a teacher. I have some books published. I usually give my book for free. I give one of my books for them. And then I maybe ask, do you have a WeChat? Can we be friends in WeChat? Right? So see, I already asked 3-4 questions and I start a conversation. Usually if the students, they wanted to become my friends, they also answer me back, where are you from? What are you doing here? I'm a teacher, right? So, and then by this time, we are already talking to each other and I end up making a good friend. Understand English, very poor. I can understand him. He doesn't talk to me. Maybe this is not going anywhere. But if the student understands a little bit of English, this is how it goes. Right? It's very easy for me. I'm doing this almost every day. So if you saw me in the canteen, probably you never saw me eating alone. If you saw me eating alone, it's because the students in front of me already finished and went away. So in that case, I am eating alone. But otherwise, I probably would be with someone. And this is the nice experience. This is what changed my life in China. Yes, this is what makes me want to stay here more, because I'm making friends. So I feel like, for example, if you don't know anyone in the college, right, in the university, you probably would not be very happy. But usually, you make good friends with your roommates. That's the case. Usually roommates are all together all the time, eating together. I don't know, going outside in Saturday, Sunday, going outside, do something. They are together. They're shopping together. They're always doing something together. My question is, why do you stop there? Why just make friends with your roommates? Make friends with your classmates and make friends with another student. All right. So this is the first question. Now I'm asking you, how would you start? I told you how I start. For example, if you start asking, how do you speak English? Maybe so, but it works better for me. I'm foreigner. I don't speak your language. Right? So how would you start? Okay, I want to give you another 2 minutes. Talk to each other. Find ways that you can start a conversation. And then I'm going to ask you, how would you start? Okay, give you another 2 minutes. But thank you for being a volunteer. Thank you. This is what I expected of you, right? Be brave. This is my answer. All right, so 2 more minutes. Go ahead and think. Okay, 2 more minutes. Okay, let's try again. Okay, anyone? I want to volunteer. Tell me, how would you start a conversation? Anyone? A volunteer. Anyone? Here? Another brave student. You see, there's no wrong answer, okay? This is how you would start a conversation. There's no way you can answer me wrong because this is you, right? Don't be shy. How would you... I saw you guys talking to each other, okay? You must have written something. Anyone here? Because if nobody volunteers, I will be asking you guys. Anyone? Here, okay.
First I will say hello, hi. Then I will ask him, what's your name? What's your major? And would you like to have a dinner with me?
Oh, okay. Good. Anyone else? Okay, there.
Firstly, I will talk my name to others and I will search for the same topic like sports, films, novels. 然后I will say which sports do you like. 然后
Yeah, that's nice, right? Hello, my name is Gameiro, right? So what is your name? Good. So what do you like to do, right? Sports, movies, what you're going, yeah? What is your favorite hobbies, right? Very good. Anyone else? One more student. Okay, here.
I will introduce myself first. then after for his information, if it's my close friend, I will start a conversation with something interesting listening.
Okay. So the point is to make a new friend. Probably he's not your close friend. If you're a close friend, you are having been friends already. You know a lot of things about the person. But the idea is to make a new friend. All right. So these are very common ways to make friends, right? Starting normal questions like what is your hobbies? Or, for example, right now here, everyone is a student of this university. You have something in common already. You have the same age. You have the same, you're pursuing the same, not the same, you're pursuing a university degree, right? Because here inside of the university, everyone is like you, right? The same age and pursuing the university degree, right? So, and I tell, in other classes, in English corner, I usually tell like this. Here is very, very, very easy to find a boyfriend or a girlfriend. Yes! Think about it. Where are you going to be in a place like this again? Let's say one day you're going to finish school and going to go work, right? In the company, people will be older than you. They will be married already, right? But here, no, everywhere you look, it's another student, the same age, right? And then also pursuing university degree. Everyone is like you, single, pursuing university degree, the same age. So this is the best opportunity in your life to find a boyfriend or find a girlfriend. Did you ever thought about this? No? For example, you're here, of course, to get a university degree. But maybe you should be smarter than that. And instead of just getting out with your university degree, you can get out with lots of friends, maybe a boyfriend or a girlfriend, right? Because never you're going to find an opportunity like this again in your life. Some of my posts are about this, right? It's so hard. Where can I find good people, right? Right now, the pool of people is very big. All right. The second question here is, what are you going to say, right? So I see some of your answers. I'm going to introduce myself, right? So I am my name. I am studying this. I like this hobby. What about you, right? Maybe you're meeting someone in the canteen. What kind of food do you like? Do you have any dish, their favorite dish, right? Favorite food. So these are all good topics to start a conversation. All right, topic number 2. So now we're going to be watching a video, right? With Ernie. The name of the guy in the video is Ernie, a college freshman, and has conversation with different people, answer the following questions about the situation. So we're going to pay attention, right? So after watching the video, you have to answer those questions. Where do these conversations take place? Second, when do the conversation take place? 3, the people. 4, what are Ernie doing? So let's watch this video, okay? So I noticed that your computer is not, maybe you're going to have to pay attention there, or someone can fix the computer. Maybe you can watch there. Is that okay? Because I see your computer, is it working? No, it's not working, eh? So is that okay to watch here? No? Is someone can fix it? Can someone fix it? I don't know how to make it work. I don't know why it's not working. But let's see if it does play well. Is it working?
Hey there, it's Ernie, and it's the first day of school. I'm just looking for some friends. Let's go see if we can make some. Hi, I'm Ernie. Nice to meet you too. Thanks. I was going to see if we could do friends, maybe.
Friends?
Yeah.
Where are you from?
From here, just moved here from Alaska.
Alaska?
Yeah.
Sure, why not?
Okay. Maybe you could put your number in my calculator. I'm saving up for a phone right now. Because I could call you from a payphone or something, and maybe we could watch Netflix in my dorm. Yeah.
Thanks.
There. meet you. Would you like to be my friend?
I would love to be your friend. Can I be your friend too? I love
Yeah, sure.
Oh, I love it. I love your shirt. It's awesome.
Well, I sure love you too. Here, I'll get your phone number then. You can just put it in my phone.
Okay, absolutely. 949.
949.
I'm left out here. Thank you very much for being here.
Okay. So let me. All right. So we watch one time. We're gonna be watching once again, maybe a few more times. Okay. But did you get the answers? So when do these conversations are taking place? Where? Sorry, where? College campus, just like here, right? In a college campus. Okay, when? Yes, this is the first day of a class, right? He doesn't know anyone, everyone is new, he's a freshman, right? So this is the first day of class. Okay. Who are the people? They are students. Yes, they are students. Number 4. What are Ernie doing? Yes, he's making new friends. Let me ask you, do you think it's easy to do what he's doing? Do you think it's easy? Huh? No? Okay. Do you think it's easy? No? Do you think it's easy? So a lot of people would feel shy to go to a stranger. Oh, do you want to be my friend? So a lot of people feel shy. Well, and why do you think it's not easy? Why? Why do you think it's not easy? There must be a reason. Why do you think it's not easy? Huh? Why? Why?
I'm afraid of it. I'm afraid.
Afraid of what?
Yes.
Afraid of what? Of something. Huh? Anyone help her? For example, yes, this is the right answer, right? So usually people are afraid of. For example, if I ask you, do you want to be my friend? You're afraid of their saying what? No, I don't want to be your friend, right? So people are afraid of being rejected. This is why you don't make friends. Because if you, for example, if you go and ask, for example, like me, the first day I did this, right? I was a little bit nervous because I was afraid of the students. They might not speak English. This place is reserved for my classmate. He's coming. So I was afraid, actually I was afraid of being rejected, of people saying no. Everyone is afraid of that. Nobody likes to be rejected. And this is why we don't do this. But the thing is, there is the good news, right? The good news is if you start doing it becomes easier. For example, for me, I'm doing this for 5 years. Right? That's the easiest thing in the world. I do it every day. So it's my second nature. I cannot go to the canteen without sitting with a new student. It's so easy. What happens if a student says, no, you cannot sit here? What do you think I do? They say no. For example, I'm going to ask, can I sit here? Say no.
No.
No. Okay. Can I sit here with you then?
No.
No? Okay, let's go to another table. Can I sit with you? Let's eat together. Can I sit with you? No. Oh. For example, if somebody say no, I'll keep asking. I ask another student. Someone will say yes. I can promise you that. Not everybody's going to say no to you. So if you keep asking, someone will say yes. So I have for example, usually people don't say yes. They usually, this is a teacher, right? So okay, let's eat together. But sometimes I get a student who say no. So once I remember I was asking this student here, can I sit here? There was she said no, you cannot sit here. And then in front of her, I turned to the other table, just beside her here. I turned to the other table. Can I sit here then? because they didn't let me sit there. Oh, and they said yes. So I sit here and start talking, start a conversation. Where are you? I'm teacher, whatever. And then I gave her a book. And then she's paying attention. Oh, I miss the opportunity. It could have been me who get a book, but no. Now it's the other student who get a book for free, and I'm here. Oh, I missed the opportunity to make a friend with a foreigner. I didn't get a book. And then she starts, oh, hello. And then she starts talking to me. See? She's kind of a regret that she said no. She regrets, oh, I should have said yes, right? I missed the opportunity to get a new friend. I missed the opportunity to get a book. So don't let the rejection affect you. And I can promise you, if you start doing this, it's going to become easier. For example, this is not easy. I agree with you. So what he's doing here, many people would not do it. And I don't know if I told you this last class. I was telling a lot of experiences. But I have one time an opportunity to eat in the second floor. There are 6 boys. There's all roommates. And one of them asked me a question. Teacher, I'm here for 1 year. And I don't have a girlfriend. So he's asking me, can you help me with to have a girlfriend? And then I said, well, yes, I can help you, but probably not the way you think. So we were finished eating, and then I said, okay, let's come with me. So let's pick up juice or ice cream. So I pick up an ice cream, he picks up a juice. Now let's go down to the first floor, which is more crowded, more people, and then we're going to sit with a girl. And then, no, he was so shy, right? No. And I said, no, don't worry. I will do the talking. You just follow me, okay? And then he comes with me, and then we start looking. Tables. Oh, see, there's 2 cute girls over there, right? Okay, let's go there. And then he comes following me, right? So I get there. Oh, me and my friend, can we sit here? And then they said yes, right? So we sit in the table, and then they didn't speak English well. Guess what? I asked my friend, oh, can you help me here? I don't understand what they're saying. So he comes in and starts helping us the translation. And then, little by little, I just stay quiet, and he was talking to the girls. And then, when we finished eating, the girls went away. So I asked him, well, how difficult was that? And he said, well, actually, it was not difficult at all, right? I was just afraid of asking. And then I told him, well, if you start meeting girls every day like we did it today, pretty soon you're going to have a girlfriend. I gave him a way to find himself. And this is how we do it. And if you start doing every day, it's going to become easier, second nature. And actually, I'm encouraging you to do this because you're missing the opportunity if you are not making friends in the university. Remember, this is the place where you can look everywhere. Everywhere has your age. Everywhere is pursuing a university degree. Everywhere is single, right? So a very, very nice place to make friends. All right, so let's watch the video again because we'll start completing. So this is gonna be doing task number 3, right? So watch the video again and complete the following sentences. So Ernie comes from a place, right? Let's see. Number 2, the girl puts her phone numbers in Ernie's somewhere. Ernie says he is to buy a cell phone. Okay, let's start to watch the video again and see if you can complete, right? Number 4, Ernie suggests watching movies, TV show on his something. Scene 2, the boys welcome Ernie to their what? Scene 3, Ernie praises the taller girl for her something. Ernie used to went whatever. Okay, let's try to fill this in. Let's watch it again.
there, it's Ernie, and it's the first day of school, and we're just looking for some friends. Let's go see if we can make some. Hi. Hi, I'm Ernie. Nice to meet you too.
Like your shirt.
Thanks. I was gonna see if we could be friends, maybe.
Friends?
Yeah.
Where are you from?
From here, just moved here from Alaska.
Alaska.
Yeah.
Sure, why not?
Okay. Maybe you could put your number in my calculator. I'm saving up for a phone right now. So that I could call you from a payphone or something, and maybe we could watch Netflix in my dorm. Yeah. Great. What do you think walking? Hey, how do I join your club? You're here? I can be part of the club? Yeah. Oh my gosh. Wow. Yeah. And nice overalls.
Thank you.
My mom used to dress me in overalls, and sometimes she still does.
Yeah?
I'm Ernie.
I'm Lexi.
Lexi, nice to meet you. Would you like to be my friend?
I would love to be your friend. Can I be your friend too?
Yeah, sure,
Oh,
everybody.
I love it. I love your shirt. That's awesome.
Well, my shirt loves you too. Here, I'll get your phone number then. You can just put it in my phone.
Okay, absolutely. 949.
949.
I'm going to let us out here. Thank you very much for being here. I appreciate you.
All right, so let's start doing. So Ernie comes from. Who got this answer? Where Ernie's come from? Alaska, yes.
Oh, hey there, it's Ernie, and it's the first day of school, and we're just looking for some friends. Let's go see if we can make some. Hi. Hi, I'm Ernie. Nice to meet you too.
Like your shirt.
Thanks. I was gonna see if we could be friends, maybe.
Friends?
Yeah.
Where are you from?
From here, just moved here from Alaska.
Alaska.
Okay, he's from Alaska. Did you got that? Did you saw him saying, I'm from Alaska?
Friends?
Yeah.
Where are you from?
From here, just moved here from Alaska.
Alaska.
Yeah.
Okay, he's from Alaska. Okay, number 2. The girl puts her phone number in Ernie's where? Calculator, yes.
Yeah.
Sure, why not?
Okay, maybe you could put your number in my calculator. I'm saving up for a phone right now.
Okay, put her phone number in his calculator. Okay, number 3. Ernest says he is. For example, why she's putting her number into her calculator? Because he's what?
Maybe you could put your number in my calculator. I'm saving up for a phone right now.
What is saving up? Saving up for what? To buy a phone. Saving. He's kind of a saving money, right? Putting money aside so when he had enough money, he was going to buy a phone. So he's saving up, right? Saving money. Instead of expending, instead of eating a $20 yuan meal, he's eating $10. Cheaper and saving $10. Putting money aside. When he's get enough money, he's going to buy a phone. He's saving up to buy a phone, right? So right now he doesn't have a phone, so she is putting her number in the calculator. Okay, Arnie suggests watching movies and TV shows in his. Okay, this one.
So I could call you from a payphone or something, and maybe we could watch Netflix in my dorm. Yeah.
Okay, we can watch Netflix, TV shows in his dorm. What is a dorm? It's the same as dormitory, right? For example, you sleep in your dormitory, right? Dorm is the same as dormitory, okay? This is where your bed is, this is where you sleep, okay? So maybe watch Netflix in his dorm. Okay, scene 2. The boys were welcome Ernie to their
Hey, how do I join your club?
So how do I join your club? Club. Yes. Do you know what club is? So what a club is? Okay, no, some people do know, some people doesn't know what a club is. For example, I don't know here, okay. So I remember when I was in other universities, some students go in the I don't know, in front of the canteen or open places, and they're recruiting new people for their club. For example, they're having a guitar club. The other students have a drone club. Other students have a dance club. Other students have an English corner club, right? Practicing English. So there are different things to do, and there's students. I like to practice my guitar skill. I like to practice my English skills. So you join another student who have the same interest, right? Because all of you, maybe you don't have the same interest. Maybe you like to watch movie, or join the movie club. So they're getting together to watch movies, so you go together there. So club is people getting together to do something that they like, they have a common interest, right? So for example, what is this club here? It's about what? Jumping, right? This is a physical exercise. This is like an activity for jumping, right? Acrobat, I don't know, right? So people can have interest in many different things. So this is a club for physical exercise, in jumping cord, whatever. All right, so the answer is the boys welcome Ernie to their club. But he's very bad, right? He cannot jump, right? So he's kind of a stepping in the cord, but not jumping at all.
I can be part of the club? Yeah. Oh my gosh. Wow. Anyone walking? Nice overalls.
Thank you.
My mom used to dress me in overalls, and sometimes she still does.
Yeah?
Ernie.
Okay, the Ernie praises the taller girl for her what? Okay, what is that? What is overall? Anyone? This is what she's dressing, okay? She's wearing an overall. So this is the kind of a clothing that has this kind of a, yes, put something like this. This is an overall, okay? This is the name of what she's dressing, all right? So she's praising, my mom used to make overalls for me too. And she's just a t-shirt, but this one is a one piece, right? One piece. So the bottom part and the upper part, they're one piece. And they have those straps in here. Now, this is called overall. Okay? So she's praising. She's kind of, this is a beautiful one. A nice overall. She's praising her.
Nice overalls.
Thank you.
My mom used to dress me in overalls, and sometimes she still does.
Yeah?
I'm Ernie.
I'm Lexi.
Lexi, nice to meet you. Would you like to be my friend?
I would love to be your friend.
For example, number 7, Ernie used to wear what he's used to wear. Let's hear again.
Nice overalls.
Thank you.
My mom used to dress me in overalls, and sometimes she still does.
Yeah?
I'm Ernie.
I'm Lexi.
Lexi, nice to meet you. Would you like to be my friend?
I would love to be your friend.
What he's used to wear. The same thing, right? The same. He also used to wear overalls. So she's praising her for her beautiful overall, and he's telling her, my mom used to make overalls for me too. So he used to wear the same thing, overalls. See it, he's saying the same, he's saying this to her.
Nice overalls.
Thank you.
My mom used to dress me in overalls, and sometimes she
So my mom used to make me overalls. So he was used to wear overalls too. Okay, number 8. The taller girl likes Ernie Shirt. Yes, she likes his shirt.
He still does.
Yeah?
I'm Ernie.
I'm Lexi.
Lexi, nice to meet you. Would you like to be my friend?
I would love to be your friend. Can I be your friend too?
Sure, buddy. Sure,
Oh,
buddy.
I love it. I love your shirt. That's awesome.
Well, my shirt loves you too. Sure, buddy. Sure,
Oh,
buddy.
I love it. I love your shirt. That's awesome.
So the girl loves Ernie's shirt. Okay. The shorter girl wants to hear Ernest something too. What is that? The shorter girl wants to be Ernest's friend. Yes, she also wants to be her Ernest's friend too.
Well, my shirt loves you too. Here, I'll get your phone number then. You can just put it in my phone.
Okay, absolutely. 949.
949.
I'm left out here. Thank you.
Okay, last one. The shorter girl wants to be Ernest's friend too. And the last one is the shorter girl feels. At the end of the clip, she feels what? She's telling something. What is she telling?
949.
949.
I'm left out here.
What does it mean to feel? Let's put it here. She's kind of I am kind of left out. So what does it mean to feel left out? Okay, let's have our break. Then we come back to this point. It's a break time, right? 10 minutes. Okay, I'm gonna put here 10 minutes. Break. Did you send me something?
就是
Is that you? Oh,
this.
Okay. Okay, you didn't. You're not here last class. I see. Okay. Okay, I'll change the spreadsheet at home. Is that it? That's it? Anything else?
She wants to see last class. He didn't know he must take this class.
Okay.
She will this afternoon to ask the teacher if she must take this class.
So she needs to.
This afternoon he will give you the
Excuse paper?
yeah.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
No problem. All right, so what does it mean to feel I'm kind of left out? What does it mean to feel left out? What's happening, right? What's happening? What she's doing here? Huh? She's complaining, right? She's complaining. This is a complaint. She's not happy, right? Please don't left me here alone. I want to be part of the group, right? So I'm kind of feel left out. Remember, when I was rejected here, I start talking to other, and then, sorry, the example I was giving, right? So, and then I start talking to the other table, and then she's kind of missing. Oh, now the teacher is talking to another student. He's giving her a free book, and I'm missing. And then she starts, oh, right, missing out, being like a feeling left out, being not part of the group. This is what, oh, they're going together, talking to each other, and they say, oh, please wait for me. I am here too, right? Right? So this is what it feels to kind of being left out. All right. So before we do task number 4, I wanted to talk to you about the language notes. Usually language notes are some vocabulary from the video, right? And they put some words here, and this is what I do. I usually take some words from the vocabulary, so language notes, and there it will be in the final exam. So please study the vocabulary. But usually I take, for example, I would not take, for example, Netflix, I would not put in the final exam. Netflix is a name of a software, of a movie software. You don't have here in China, but for example, people from all over the world, they can watch movies or TV series from Netflix, from the internet. So this is the name of a company, right? This is not actually a vocabulary words, like your name, right? So if people know you, they know your name. But if they don't know you, that's okay, right? So he is asking here, we can watch Netflix on my dorm in this video, right? So what is a Netflix? It's a company who streams video, TV series from the internet, like you have here in China as well, right? You can watch in Youku, right? There's another platforms as well. So, for example, let's go over. There's only 3 words. Yes, only 3 words. The first one's hello. It's kind of a way of saying hello, right? You can say hi, hello, right? Hello. So it's a non-standard way of saying hello. Some people say howdy, right? It's a way of saying hi, hello. Netflix, it's an American website that provides on-demand movies and TV shows. I explained that. And a group hug. A hug among more than 2 people, more than 2 persons, right? So remember here, he's kind of having a group hug here. Let me put it back here. Yes, a group hug here.
Ernie.
I'm Lexi.
Lexi, nice to meet you. Would you like to be my friend?
I would love to be your friend. Can I be your friend? I
Very
Oh,
much.
I love it.
So this is a group hug. A hug with more than 2 people. Okay? All right. So I'm going to be watching again, so pay attention. Watch the video again, write it down, the sentences Ernie uses to start each conversation, and to make a request in each conversation. Discuss how Ernie varies his sentences patterns according to the situation. So we have 3 scenes, right? So he starts the conversation different in each scene. So you're going to be putting there, how does he start the conversation, scene 1, 2, and 3. And also he's making a request. What is the request that he's making? So let's watch it again. You can write it down. How does he start, and what is the request he's asking? Okay, let's watch one more time.
Oh, hey there. It's Ernie, and it's the first day of school. I'm just looking for some friends. Let's go see if we can make some. Hi. Hi, I'm Ernie. Nice to meet you too. Thanks. I was gonna see if we could be friends, maybe.
Friends?
Yeah.
Where are you from?
From here, just moved here from Alaska.
Alaska?
Yeah.
Sure, why not?
Okay. Maybe you could put your number in my calculator. I'm saving up for a phone right now. But I could call you from a payphone or something, and maybe we could watch Netflix in my dorm. Yeah. Great. What's the name? Hey, how do I join your club? You're there? I can be part of the club? Yeah. Oh my gosh. Wow. Nice overalls.
Thank you.
My mom used to dress me in overalls. Sometimes she still does.
Yeah?
I'm Ernie.
I'm Lexi.
Lexi, nice to meet you. Would you like to be my friend?
I would love to be your friend. Can I be your friend too?
Yeah, good luck, good
Oh,
luck.
I love it. I love your shirt. That's awesome.
Well, I sure love you too. Here, I'll get your phone number then. You can just put it in my phone.
Okay, absolutely. 949.
949.
Alright, let's out here. Thank you very much for being here. I appreciate you coming today. And,
All right, so scene 1. So how does he start the conversation? Huh? Hi, I am Ernie, right? Introducing himself. What's the request? What's the request? So he starts the conversation by saying his name. Hi, I am Ernie, right? He introducing himself. Okay, what is his request? Okay, let's see here. What's the request?
Oh, hey there. It's Ernie, and it's the first day of school. I'm just looking for some friends. Let's go see if we can make some. Hi. Hi, I'm Ernie. Nice to meet you too.
your shirt.
Thanks. I was gonna see if we could be friends, maybe.
What's the request? So he is asking her something. What is that? Request is something that he is asking the girl. What's the question that he's asking her? Yeah, I wanted to see if we can be friends, right? Right? So he said, actually, the words he said is this. I was going to see if we could be friends, maybe. Right? He's asking her to be her friend. This is the request. Okay? So he introduced himself, and he asking her out of the blue, can we be friends? Sometimes I do that. So when I go to the canteen, I sit there, I told the students that I'm eating with, I always come here to the canteen because I like to make friends. Do you want to be my friend? And then if the students say yes, can I have your WeChat? Right? Simple and easy. Okay, scene number 2. So how does he start the conversation in the scene number 2? So here's the scene number 2.
Yeah.
Where are you from?
From here, just moved here from Alaska.
Alaska?
Yeah.
Sure, why not?
Okay, maybe you could put your number in my calculator. I'm saving up for a phone right now. But I could call you from a payphone or something, and maybe we could watch Netflix in my dorm. Maybe you could put your number in my calculator. I'm saving up for a phone right now.
Okay, what does it mean, gotcha? There. Here. Gotcha. What does it mean, gotcha? Huh? Yes, what does it mean? It means that she understood him. Yeah, I get it. I gotcha. Okay? There's another way you can use this word. For example, sometimes I'm trying to trick you. For example, you don't want to agree with me, but then I have to convince you that I am right. So I kind of trick you into do this. Maybe I can I'll bring a conversation individual next class. Maybe I can show you a guy who's talking to other person, and then he said, "Ah, I gotcha." So I trick you into agreeing with me. For example, let's say I don't agree with you, but it's kind of a I don't agree, but I make an argument that makes me agree with you without me wanting. I don't want to do this, but you make me do anyway, so you got me. Okay? It's kind of like this. But here in this situation, she understood him. You put the phone here in the calculator, right? I don't have a phone, whatever. And then he said, I did it for you. Okay? All right, so let's go to the scene two. I just stop it here because I want to ask you if you understand what does it mean. All right, so the next scene.
Maybe we could watch Netflix. Maybe we could watch Netflix in my dorm. Yeah?
Okay, this is scene 2. So how does he start the conversation? Do you remember? How? How does he start the conversation there? Yes, hey, can I join your club? He's already asking something, right? So he did not introduce himself. Hey, I'm already know. He's asking, how can I join your club? So, and then what is the request? That's the request, right? He didn't introduce himself. He's already doing the request. So the starting conversation is the request. Okay, it's the same. Okay, so he didn't introduce himself. He started, hey, can I join your club? This is already is the request. Okay, so the scene, this is how he do it.
Hey, how do I join your club?
Okay, this is the request. Okay, he starts the conversation with a request. All right, and scene number 3. This is scene number 3. So how does he start the conversation? Do you remember? He's talking about what? Yes, nice overalls. He's not introducing himself. He's not making request. He's praising. Oh, very beautiful dressing. Oh, your glass looks very nice and new, right? So he's kind of praising anything, right? People likes to hear praise. This is kind of the magical word, right? If you want to make somebody happy, oh, you're beautiful, right? You're having the glass fits very well. Your clothing is very nice, right? People love to hear not fake praise. If you're saying something that you don't mean it, people will notice, and this is gonna falls back on you, and this is not gonna work. But when you're genuine, you're honest, you're praising, you really mean it, what you say, people love to hear praises. This is a nice way to make friends. When you compliment someone with something that you really mean it, okay? So he's kind of praising, I love your overalls, very nice overalls. So this is how he starts the conversation, okay? And then after that he makes a request. What's the request? What's the request? Yes, he asking her if she can be his friend, right? Yes, so this is the request.
She still does.
Yeah?
I'm Ernie.
I'm Lexi.
Lexi, nice to meet you. Would you like to be my friend?
I would love to be your...
That's the request. Would you like to be my friend? Okay, so we finished topic number 1. So let me, we're gonna do topic number 2 next class. So the task number 1 is your homework, okay? So you have your groups already, I noticed, right? So a lot of you already sent me a message, told me your groups, right? So they are in colors here in the spreadsheet. So get together and do the discussion of topic number 2. So working groups Discuss how you may start a conversation in a crowd of strangers. Write it down, some sentences that might be used. So sit together, very short discussion, right? You can sit together. How would you start a conversation in a crowded conversation in a crowd of strangers? Okay? Have a discussion. One of you is going to write a report, and then one person delivered the report. The whole group get the same grade. So next class I will be starting like this. Before I get the report, I will give you a chance for 3 groups to stand up and we discussed this, we have this idea. Start a conversation in a crowd saying those words. I'm going to give you a chance for 3 groups to tell me what are their discussion. Usually my class would be always like this. So the beginning of the class is just for you to deliver the homework and tell me how was your discussion. Do you understand? Any questions? Okay. So we still have a few minutes, right? So this class is finished. We still have 40 minutes. So I wanted to tell you something that I did with my classes. Most of the time I did this in China, and I also did it as well. Okay. So this is called. Let me put it here. Let me close this one. Okay. Not this one. Okay, this is called, this is from a class that I taught before. This is about people skills, and I'm gonna propose you a challenge, okay? So let's see if you can do this or not, okay? So, I read this book here, very interesting book. It's about people skills, right? So if you are good in dealing with people, right? So, and then she made this question here. I believe the most important factor in career success. So for example, one day you're going to finish school, you're going to be looking for a job, you're going to be looking to work, to make money, right? So what does predict success in your career? So she asked this question, and these are the answers, okay? 96% of people said people skills are important, more than technical skills. Do you agree? Because I'm not saying technical skills are not important, but for someone to hire you, they have to like you before. For example, if you go to a job interview, I don't like you, right? I will not hire you. It doesn't matter your technical skill. It doesn't matter if you're English good or not. I didn't like you. So this is why I'm not hiring you. So usually, people need to like you before they hire you. And then if I like you, okay, I like you. Now I'm going to see, do you have the skills, right? So usually the people skills come first and then the technical skills. This is why it's important, right? For example, as a teacher, for example, I know this. So in my first day of class, instead of, for example, I come here like this. I wear a tie. I try to dress nicely. For example, I never hide my hands when talking because I know if you can see my hands, you're probably going to like me more. For example, if my hands are like this, you're going to say, oh, this teacher is kind of serious. If my hands are like this, I am more open, more friendly. This is a universal language, of body language. For example, if I say something like this, oh, this guy is very serious, he's pointing at me, right? This is kind of an order. I'm demanding something from you. But if I say, if I say like this, it's kind of a friendly request. If I say like this, it's kind of a demanding, right? Do you see the difference? So I know those things. So when I start the first day of class here, I try to talk to you like this. I walk among you. I look you in the eye when I talk to you, right? So people are sometimes shy to do this. For example, if I look you in the eye while talking to you, you're gonna see the difference. It's kind of, for example, if I say, oh, I'm gonna meet you, right? So I'm gonna say like this. In my country, you're gonna meet people, do shake hands, okay? For example, if I'm gonna meet you, I'll do like this. But for example, I'm looking you in the eye. If I'm gonna look like this, well, I'm not looking in you in the eye. So it kind of the guy is not interested in me, right? He's not paying attention to me. So there's a difference. Those small things that you can do. These are people skills. This can make a lot of a difference when you're a job interview, when people like you or not. For example, I'm talking to you, and then I'm listening to you, right? So if I incline my head like this, it means that I'm very interested in what you're saying. So these are small things. They can make a huge difference, okay? So this is for me to tell you how important that is. Maybe you want to read more about it and put some people skills in place. All right. So this is from her book, okay? In her book here, described people skills are the social lubricant of life. When you understand the laws of human behavior, everything goes more smoothly. So when you understand body language, how important those things are, your life is going to be smooth. So you can use professionally. You will know how to negotiate a raise, to connect with colleagues, build a rapport, networking events, nail your elevator pitch. So professionally, right? You can negotiate a raise. This is a hard topic to talk to your boss. Oh, I want a raise, right? So how to do it? Because if you have people skills, it's going to be easier. Socially, you will make unforgettable first impressions, reduce relationship drama, enjoy stronger and more supportive friendships, and get along with everyone you meet. And the last one is romantically. You impress your dates, deepen your relationships, flirt authentically, and prevent partner miscommunications. Bottom line, there's a science to winning friends and influencing people, and learning it will completely change the way you interact. This is how important people's skills are. And bottom line, there's okay. So this is for me to introduce how important this topic is. And most of the students, you guys are shy to talk to strangers. I was too, right? When I came here in China, I told you this last class. So I was kind of shy, didn't want to make friends. I remember the first day I went to the canteen to eat with the student. I have I'm going to do it. And then I was nervous because no one wants to get rejected, right? So this challenge, this exercise, if you accept to do it, is going to help you to become less shy. This is kind of exercise that you can start doing it to become less nervous around strangers, to make friends, okay? So in this experiment, they measured their level of cortisol and testosterone before power posing. So what does it mean? Our body has two hormones. One of them is called cortisol. This is a stress hormone. You feel anxious, you feel nervous. This is not a good. And the other one is testosterone. This is a good hormone. You feel okay, you feel that you can do it, you feel powerful, right? So what is a power pose? Okay, what is a power posing? So this is a low power, okay? For example, contraction, taking less space, right? For example, if you're sitting like this, for example, you're sitting, right? For example, if you're sitting like this, it's a lower posing, right? But if you're sitting like this, taking more space. This is a power posing, okay? So let's see, for example, contracted, head down or bowed, shoulders rolled. This is a lower power posing. Now this is a high power, right? Taking space, right? Sitting like this, like, right? More comfortable. Right? This is a power, taking more space. So head high, arms loose, shoulders back, chest out. It means that you are comfortable, right? So, okay. So when people make positions like power positions, like those high elevated, relaxing, they start producing more the good hormone. They start feeling more confident. When they make position, they start doing the opposite. They're increasing for example, when you make the power position, your body produces the good hormone and decreases the bad hormone. So when you do the opposite, when you do the lower power position, is the opposite. You increase the bad hormone and you decrease the good hormone. So what does it say to your body? Is like this. When you're making a power position, you're saying to your mind, your body is saying to your mind, this guy is feeling comfortable. This guy is relaxed. So the body starts producing the hormone that is going to make you feel good. For example, let's say you're nervous, right? You're going to a job interview, you're nervous. Because you're nervous, you're probably going to be sitting like this. Right? Contracted. But maybe you're nervous, but you're sitting like this. Right? So you're tricking your mind. You're tricking your mind that you are relaxed, and your body starts to producing the hormone to make you feel good. So even though you're nervous, you're acting like you're comfortable. You're sitting in a good power position. It feels like your body's gonna start to producing the hormone to make you feel good. Even though you're nervous. This is a way of tricking your mind. Okay? So this is also a hack, right? When you go to do something that you're feeling nervous, act like you're normal, acting like you're okay, and your body starts to producing the hormone that's going to make you feel good. So the feedback loop, when you act like confident body, produces the very hormone who makes you feel more confident. The same thing happens with the lower pose. The body produces the hormone who makes you feel worse. So this is a feedback loop, right? You start feeling better, you take more space, right? You're acting more powerful. So one thing reinforces the other. But if you do the lower position, if you're worse, you start even feeling worse, right? So one way or the other. Even though later other works could not replicate the same results, shaking the credibility of power posing effects, it is undeniable that confidence and people skills could put you ahead in life. So they did a study, right? So the thing that I'm presenting to you is the result of the study. This is a disclaimer, okay? So based on the possibility that this kind of behavior could improve your confidence, I start proposing the following challenge to my students in China. First time in Juzhou and the second time in Huzhou. So I did this the first time when I was in Juzhou, and then the second time in Huzhou. Okay, this is the power posing challenge, okay? So the power posing challenge is for you to take 3 pictures with the strangers in the power posing posture. So this is the power posing posture. Your arms on your wrist, legs open, right? Not like this, okay? This is a power pose. So for example, the challenge is you go to a stranger. Oh, can we take a picture in the power posing? So, and then, can you stand up? Can we do this position here? Like this? Okay, let's take a picture, and then we take a picture, okay?
Okay.
And this is the challenge. You have to go and talk to a stranger, a person that you don't know, right? Go ahead, go whatever, the canteen, the campus, walk to a stranger, someone that you don't know, and then you ask them to take a picture in the power posing posture, like this. Okay? So I could not ask you, for example, I could not ask you to do this challenge without me doing first. So before I ask the students to do it, I need to go out and do it myself. Okay? So these are me doing. So this was in Juju, right? I went to the park and I asked people that I don't know. Oh, I am a teacher in the university. I'm proposing this to my students. Can you do this for me? And then I asked people to do the power posing picture. Right? All right. More. This is in the shopping mall. Right? I ask people that I don't know. I just met them in the shopping mall and, oh, can you take a picture together? We need to be doing like this. Next time I was in Huji, I did the same thing in Huji. I proposed the students to do it. So this is when I went to renew my visa, right? So I went to the police office here. And then I asked some people, they said no, right? Maybe it's not a good place to ask in the police bureau. Maybe, oh, this foreigner is taking pictures. Oh, no good, right? They said no. And then I went to this park here. A couple of ladies on the feet on the mountain said no. So people are saying no to me, right? They don't speak English. They say, no, I don't know you. I'm not taking picture with you, right? They said no, but I did not give up. So I keep asking. So a group of 6 people on the way up, right? People are going the stairs here, going up. And they also said no. So I got 3 no's. I got 3 rejections in a row, one after the other. So most people, oh, I'm not going to do this anymore. People are saying, no, I would not do it. This. So people sometimes they gave up when they receive a rejection, when somebody say no to them. So this is important, right? So I got 3 no's. People say no, but I did not give up, right? So the next one, on my way up, some students, not students, right? They're just those people who say, oh, okay, yes. So I got my power posing picture. So on that day was a little bit harder because I got 3 no's before somebody said yes. So what I'm saying is, don't get affected when somebody say no. Keep asking, right? So if you start doing this, it's going to become easier. You're going to feel more confident, right? So when people say no to you, maybe they're busy. Maybe I don't know, you don't care, right? Keep asking. You're going to find people who will say yes. And if you start doing this, you'll become less shy. You start making more friends. And then you'll start maybe enjoying, right? Making friends, make you enjoy the situation. So let's see how much time we still have it. Okay, sometimes I get an objection from my students when I pose the challenge to them. For example, I'm posing the challenge to you, right? And some of my students say, oh, it's easier for you because I am a foreigner in China and hardly people would reject me when I approach them. So my students are saying, oh, it's easy for you because you're foreigner. Nobody say no to you, right? So it's easy for you. So as I told you here in the Hujo, right? I got 3 no's before getting a yes. And that's not true. People say no to me as well. So because of the students are saying, oh, it's easy for you, I went one day to a shopping mall and started recording myself. So I cannot watch it here, but I have a video. You maybe can go to Youku, my Youku, and watch my video in the shopping mall, asking people to take pictures in the power posing position, and they're saying no, right? So I recorded myself being rejected. When the students say, oh, it's easy for you, I said, no, I am the same. People say no to me as they will say no to you as well. But because they say no to you, you don't stop it. You ask the next person. Somebody will say yes. Okay? So the students reported on that challenge, end up having fun. It's fun. And also making some friends in the process. So we end up making friends and also having fun. That goes without saying that they did not think it was so easy to do. So maybe, this is hard to do. Maybe you feel unsure. Maybe you don't want to take this challenge. right? But if you do, you'll be better in the end of it, because you enjoy the process, you become less shy, you end up having fun, making some friends. At this point, I did remind them a quotation from Ralph Waldo Emerson that is applicable here, that which we persist in doing becomes easier to do. Not that the nature of the things has changed, but that our power to do has increased. So I said this many times before, right? So the more you do it, the easier it becomes. Not because it becomes easy, but your power to do increases. Okay? All right, so this is the end. So are you guys, do you want to do it? Yes or no? Do you want to do it? So let's, for example, let's try to do it. Let's try to have some fun. This is not a homework like I did. I give you the homework already, right? But let's try to do it just to see. Okay? So when you take the picture, post in the class group. Is that okay? Yes? For example, every time I propose a challenge like this, I do it myself too. For example, I have lots of pictures of me and my students doing this challenge. So let me share with you. Professor Gameiro posing pics. Okay, let's see the pics. For example, this is when I was in Jujian, okay? So I proposed my students in Jujian to do this. And then, since I agreed to do the challenge with you, I did take some pictures here at the university and went out to the Lushan Mountains, Hero Slope, and took all my pictures for the challenge today. It was October 23, 2020. I asked of you only 3 pictures, but I ended up doing much more than that. So the challenge is 3 pictures, okay? But I ended up doing so much more on that day. For example, here's my first picture at the university. So I ask people students that I don't know, I ask them, oh, can you take a picture? Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I got rejected by 3 people at the university. So, for example, I got 7, 8 said yes, but 3 people said no, right? So people will say no to you. They don't know you. Why are you going to use this picture for? I don't know you. No picture, no. They're going to say no. But don't be affected. Ask the next person. Or maybe ask, why do you want to take a picture? I'm a student like you. The teacher proposed this challenge. Okay? And then maybe after you get an explanation to them, they might say yes. Sometimes people say no, they don't know anything. But then you explain, this is a class challenge from the teacher. You probably saw him in the canteen. And they, yes, I saw him. Yes, this is his challenge. Can you do it now? This is why I'm asking you. So after the explanation, you might turn the no into a yes. Okay? So don't get discouraged when they say no. Okay, and then I went to the Lushan Mountain. For example, those people who I took the picture, they end up making a post in WeChat, right? This is the first time I spoke English to a foreigner. Was because he asked me to take a picture of him. And then with my English, I actually understood his meaning. So he made a post in the WeChat. And I saw the post, I take a screenshot. 2 of them end up posting our picture, right? In the WeChat. This is nice. And then I went to the Lushan Mountain. And then when I was going down up in the trail, I took pictures with people, right? For example, this is the trail, right? Going up the trail. See, a lot of people. I did so much more than 3. I asked the students 3. But I was doing all day long. For example, when I was asking people, I was explaining, right? I was outside of the university. I am a teacher. I ask my students to do this. So, but I am doing as well. I was explaining, right? And people are saying yes. So here I stop explaining. So first, for these two, I did not explain anything. I just asked, can I take a picture? So for example, if I don't explain anything, they probably gonna, the probability of their saying no is higher. If I explain, I am a teacher, I want doing this because of my students, they, oh, okay, yes. But if I don't explain anything, the chances of their saying no is higher. So because I was getting yes, 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 I said, well, maybe I will stop explaining to see if I get a no. So, for example, I did not explain anything, but they still say yes. Okay? So until this point, no one said no to my request, but I was showing my university ID, I was explaining I was a teacher, so maybe people are saying yes. So I stopped explaining to see if they're going to start saying no. But those two, even without explanation, they still said yes. I was just asking for the picture, no explanation, and still got everyone keep saying yes. So this is another one who said yes without the explanation. I just asked her, can I take a picture like this? And she said yes. I was actually looking for someone to say no. It was too easy that day, right? Everyone say yes, yes, yes. So I was actually looking for someone to refuse to take the picture with me. That's why I was stopped explaining about me being a teacher and saying that it was for my school project with my students. But people keep saying yes. Finally, these 3 people refused to take picture with me. They said no. Those 3 here said no. Then I tried to explain to see if I could change their minds. So they said no, and then I explained, okay, that's the reason why. But I still did not convince them. They still said no, no. Even after the explanation, no. Some people, as I told you, will say no. And then I stopped asking, and then this was my day, so I did this challenge myself before asking the students. So when I proposed to the students, I showed them, well, I did it myself before asking you. All right. You can go to Youku and maybe watch it me doing in the video as well. But here are some pictures from the students, okay? This is they post in the WeChat class group, right? Taking pictures with the power posing. Some students are shy, right? They put the flowers in the front of their heads here, right? Very shy people. For example, these are the students who did it, but this is not power posing. This is easier, right? You need to say, oh, it needs to be power posing. So this is not power posing. So they did it, but not right. For example, not right. This is not power posing. Right? Like this. No, this is not power posing. This is not power posing. For example, okay, these are good ones, right? Power posing. These are good ones. Also good ones. For example, here they're not power posing. This is not power posing, right? Right? These are the students who did it wrong. For example, this student make a fake picture. This is a fake picture. For example, she cut herself here. She cut and made a fake picture. They're not power posing here, right? So some students did it wrong. These are good ones. Good ones. Good ones too. Good ones. Good ones. Good ones. Good ones. Good ones. For these are also not power posing, right? Not power posing there, not power posing here. This is a closed position. This has nothing to do with power posing, right? This is a closed position, closed body position. This is good. 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 See? These are from my students. So they did post in the WeChat class group. So do you want to do it? Let's do it together. Is that okay? So I wanted to do it this week, okay, before next class. Is that okay? That's not hard. You can ask anyone in the campus. So maybe this is how you're going to end up making a new friend, right? So we watch a video today of Ernie making friends, right? This is an excuse to make friends. Go to someone that you don't know. Oh, I have this challenge from this teacher, this crazy teacher. Oh, my goodness. So he's asking us to do this. And then you explain to them, you take a picture, post, send it to WeChat class group, right? Our class group, so we can share. Is that okay? This is not a homework, okay? I'm not giving you grades for this. But if you do this, you end up enjoying, make some friends. You're gonna, for example, feeling more powerful. Experience, believe me. This is what changed my life in China. This is why I'm always making friends everywhere I go. Not only here in the university, but I do this outside the university. I was there in Lushan Mountain. When I go to a bank, when I go everywhere, I'm in line waiting. I talk to the person in front of me. I talk to the person behind me. This is what changed my life here in China. Okay, let's see, what time is it? Okay, almost 9:50. So this class is finished. Let's wait for the bell to ring. And I hope to see your pictures. Okay? All right. Any questions? Just waiting for the bell, okay? Because I cannot let you out before the bell rings. Did you enjoy this class today? Yes. It was fun, right? So let's have fun every class. This is how I like it. So your participation was very good. I'm pleased that you're all giving me your answer without me asking. Oh, you have to do it. All right. All right, see you next week. Bye. 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 Goodbye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Yes.
Share with me.
Yes.
Like this.
Oh. Okay. You're smart. Taking a picture.
Yes.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
All right. Post in the class, okay? Don't forget it. All right. See you. Bye. Hello.
记得去弄那个，然后有电影保远了。
Hello. I will turn this off now. Let's see how it works. This is my first time using this device, so I don't know exactly how to use it. I hope it did record my classes today.